To do with all that junk, all that junk, buy that trunk. I'm gonna make you drunk, my drunk, my bunk. Could do with all that bunk, all that that bunk. You dunk, make you bunk, bunk. All right, here we go. You got me spending all the money. Deck list. Let's get it going here. She got me spending all that money. La la la. Hey guys, it's time for pure toxicity. It's crazy. I streamed that yesterday. And we're ready to start. Just gotta wait till the chat shows up. Come on, Twitch notifications. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay, there it is. Hello. It's not 3 a.m. It's only 2 a.m. Bruh. Hello. Hello, my friends. Welcome to PureToxicity.com. I'm your host, Fry 'em Up. I just saw a TikTok about how you carried PvZ heroes. Link or it didn't happen. This is crazy. He got me spending all the money. Yeah, YouTube never really works. YouTube, for such a sophisticated, they're putting such an emphasis on live streaming, and like the chat just doesn't work usually. I don't get it. But anyway, at least Avia's Rose deck. I was gonna do the deck today that counters this, but I decided I probably should just show the actual meta deck right now, and then I'll show you guys how to counter. That'll be next stream. No, this is a big problem here. East Coast, it's 3 a.m. No, it's almost 2. It's 1:53 on the East Coast. They didn't just change the clock on me, did they? No, it's July. What are you saying? Why would you do this? All right, guys. Well, it's part of my job here. Do you like the weather in the Philippines? It's hot and humid every day. Yes, I love it. I'm a lizard. I need heat to survive. It gives me so much... It gives me so much energy, as you can tell, just like energy, and then also it makes me lose weight. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed. I've lost like 15 pounds since I came to the Philippines. Crazy. Well, the next deck I do after this is going to be how to counter it, and it's actually not that hard to counter, so let's... Oh, you sent me the TikTok? Let me check this out. Here, I'll turn the sound on.
They carry the respective game that they're a part of. It is an extremely rare privilege bestowed only onto a select few content creators who are truly standouts in the niche that they cover and gain popularity for it. A good example could be XQC or Tyler One. You can definitely say that these guys carried the League scene at one point. Prime C-Day, when he was still making Fortnite videos consistently, was absolutely carrying the Fortnite scene on YouTube, and there was no contest. I think the only guy who could ever rival him was Fearless. But even then, C-Day was still way, way above Fearless for me.
Sorry, it's really loud.
One content creator who you guys might not know of, and I'm going to tell you today, is Fry 'em Up. This man has been making videos on the same PvZ Heroes mobile game for 8 years. He has not missed any uploads. He has not missed uploading. This man has been carrying the Plants vs. Zombies Heroes community since he started making content. This guy has been making content on PvZ Heroes for so long. I was 12 years old when I first started watching him, and now I'm a senior graduating high school. Do you know how long this man has remained committed and loyal to PvZ Heroes, despite the fact that we haven't received a single major update in so long? It's been years. The closest thing that we've done is a single balance patch update, which was last December, and that's it. And he is still making content on the game. Fry him up is one of my favorite content creators ever because he is a prime example of loyalty. This man is loyal to PvZ Heroes through and through. And it's one of my favorite card games of all time. I fucking love PvZ Heroes, although we are definitely a small, dying community because the fuck else are we supposed to do? There's no new content to cover. He still manages to make new decks and new video ideas and interact with his fan base. And without him, I'm more than 100% sure PopCap would be fucking under. You know, he is the only reason that PvZ Heroes is alive. In my opinion, if he didn't exist, that game would have plummeted to irrelevancy a lot sooner than it otherwise would have. And shout out Fry him up, bro. I fucking love that.
Thank you. This is from Jamie Non. At Jamie Non.
These are some games.
Cool. All right, thanks for sending me that. I appreciate it. So I'm not tripping. Time Toronto. It's 1:56 a.m. Dude, you are tripping, man. I don't know what's going on. All right. I didn't watch it in 2 times. I think he sped it up himself because it was too long. Anyway. That was so sweet, though. All right, guys, we're starting. Here we go, guys. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today I'm going to be playing this deck. I don't like it because this, unfortunately, has become the meta of plants in PvZ Heroes. It is a really toxic ramp to Rose deck. If you've been playing zombies at all lately, I'm sure you've encountered this. The reason specifically Rose is so toxic is because you can ramp to Brainana and you can ramp to Dragon. This deck often, if they don't answer those early game ramp cards, will very often get Dark Matter Dragon Fruit on like turn 4 or 5, which is crazy because it means they can't play any tricks, they can't play any minions because the splash damage just kills it. If they ever try to go and answer your ramp with some tricks, in the meantime you are going to be Brainanaing them, and the rest of the deck is just finishers and removal. The card that really is the stimulus of this new deck is the Sunshroom. This is kind of just the really overpowered card. This is right now after Forget-Me-Nots and Primal Sunflower got nerfed. This is hands down the best card that was buffed in the recent balance patch. It's not just a 1-cost 0/2, so it has decent health for a 1-drop. So it's usually going to survive unless they have exactly a Rolling Stone or a Bungee Plum or something like that. But this then also turns into Sunnier Shroom that has 3 health, so really hard. It's also giving you 2 Sun every single turn. So having just one of these and then one either Twin Sunflower or one Sunnier Shroom that you're running from your deck on the board, it means you're getting turn 4 Dragon. The other card you can really exploit with this is Laser Beam. This is another finisher. The more sun you have, the more damage this does. It's just going to be a huge threat. If you have this on the board and they try to come the next turn and remove it with a trick, they're going to get Brainana'd. Just to have a little bit more finishers in this deck, some people are running, I think probably Great Zucchini is the more popular thing people are running. I do like the Cornucopia in this version though, because you're not really running, I'm not running any Metal Petal Sunflowers or really any early game minions. You're basically setting up all your ramp on heights, and then you can cuke the ground. I like running a couple of cukes just in case. But you're removing all their cards with Water Balloon, really good removal card, and it works very well with Hammer because it reduces their attack and their health. So if you need to whack a zombie something, this will also Shrinking Violet, very good answer to both Tell Imps and Flag Swarm, which are the popular zombie decks right now. So I like to run a couple Cornucopias. You can just run Great Zucchinis. It's probably better just to run 4 Great Zucchinis. I've really wanted to run some Cornucopias though, and this can sometimes give you a lot of value since again, you're not always going to have a ton of finishers since you're really hard mulliganing. It allows you to really hard mulligan for your ramp and your removal, which are way more important to have in your starting hand, and then draw into your finishers. So just drawing into a single Cornucopia and like a Laser Beam is often going to be enough to finish off your opponent. Let's get right into the games. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm not going to talk about it right now because I'm streaming, but there are some pretty heavy counters to this deck. I don't like talking about it because then the snipers know exactly what to use against me, and it is a huge problem I have. in general. Let's get the sound going here. All I want to say is that the next video after this, the next stream is going to be how to counter this deck, so don't worry. I know I'm probably going to make this even more popular by by streaming this now. But I'll be showing you guys exactly how to counter this deck. There are some pretty heavy counters and good solid decks, not even teching that much. We're looking for Sunny Shroom when we got it. Alright, got 2 ramp cards and we got 2 removal cards. Everything we need is right in our hand right now. We will try this. Always playing starting on heights because, again, Cuke, we want to be able to zap the other lanes. We did not have the answer to the Sunny Shrooms. GG. We're going to do some bets here, so if you think we are going to win... Alright, 6 out of 8. Let's make it 7 out of 8 just to make it interesting here. If you think we're going to win 7 out of 8, vote yes. 6 out of 8 or fewer is going to be a no. Betting our fries over here on the live stream, twitch.tv/fry 'em up. I have no idea what that's going to be. Probably a teleportation zombie. We'll just set this up here. And we are all ready for the dread. See, now we got it. I mulliganed correctly, which is early game ram cards and removal cards. But now we got to get a late game card. So hopefully we can get just one of our finishers here. Even a Brainana would obviously be really good. Did not get it. So we can hammer that teleportation zombie. That's fine. Hammer time. We'll set this up just in case. We could get weed sprayed this turn. I probably should have played around that and maybe not commit this so hard since... Alright, just going viral is okay. And we didn't get any late game. This is a problem. Oh, I wonder if I need to start mulliganing for one late game card too. I don't think we really had any in our starting hand. So we're just at his mercy a little bit here. This was not so eventful. The moment we get a late game card though, we're going to be in the money. I probably would have Rolling Stoned this to put more pressure on this Twin Sunflower. I think that's a mistake. We didn't really need that one. Maybe he just wants to keep the engine going with the card draw. I guess that makes sense. Alright, we're bricked. It's official. I can water balloons this, though. We can deal with basically anything he plays here. We got the ramp. We got everything. He had no answers, but we just can't... We just don't have any late game. Come on. This is when we need like a cornucopia. It would obviously pop off really well. It'd be better than the Great Zucchini here for sure. Dragon would probably be the best. Laser Beam would also be really good. There's Dragon. So it's turn 6. We're making 12. Just saying. There's Undying Fairy. So... the question is, do I commit Mog here? I don't even know if I do. We can easily Water Balloon it. Water Balloon actually keeps this alive. We don't really need this to stay alive, though. I think the Mog is probably the better card here. Should I commit a Water Balloons to keep this alive, though? It doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't matter. He can't really use any tricks next turn efficiently. I almost want this to die. I'm gonna save the balloons. They don't really need these ramps anymore. And this is kind of dying for free right now. So I'll take out whatever. I'd rather use these cards to keep the dragon alive. Another ramp card, man. Not good draws. Now what? I don't need to ramp. I don't need to do anything here. I don't need to do anything. I think this dies for free. He could have exactly Chop. He does not have Chop. I don't need this Twin Sunflower. It's completely unnecessary. We're still making 9 this turn, right? Certainly. Come on, Cornucopia. Bro! Okay. I mean, we're still doing alright. He can't rock it yet. It's only turn 8. He can't. He can't teleport any. There's no need to commit these yet. We'll use these to protect our other minions, you know? We got Rolling Stone, but it's still turn 9, so we can still play whatever we want. It just means we can't play anything plus Sunny Shroom now. Down to 8. I mean, this is the deck bricking, guys. Just to put it in perspective. Their second dragon. Now this guy's completely toast. I think this goes on heights here. Block, block. Maybe water? Alright, let's try water. So he can block this turn, but he can't do anything else. That was the deck performing really poorly. I think the only thing worse than that, obviously, would be to get all late game and then none of your ramp cards, and the opponent actually is a little bit more proactive than this opponent. But like that was one of the worst case scenario games, and the guy we're on 19 health. I don't even remember how he did 1 damage to us. But anyway, when did he do 1 damage? Bullseye. I don't remember. But anyway, guys, yeah, yeah. All right, so do we keep the? I really want Sunny Shroom though. I'm gonna look for it. I love this against Tele-Imps, and I guess we need a finisher. All right, I'll just keep this. Are you going to try berries anytime soon? Yes. We had a game in the last stream before this when I was playing a deck called Breaking Bad, a Rust Bowl deck, where we faced a berry deck that kind of did some really nutty things with, I don't know, it was because we were Rust Bowl. Anyway, I'm going to give berries a shot. This dies pretty badly to teleport, 1 drop, and then also to beam me up, but yeah, that's our life. We'll take the risk, because at the end of the day, we lost the Twin Sunflower that really wasn't going to do anything anyway. We're going to try to maybe crowd the rest of the cards in these 2 lanes just so the Shrinking Violet can pop off better next turn. So it looks like if he spams Toxic Waste him, I'm not really that worried. I'd actually end up playing the Sunny Shroom here to get a better Shrinking Violet. I think I'm just always spamming Sunny Shroom here. Can't imagine that we'd have to Weed Whack. Should I put this here so he plays in middle, so therefore it hits the Toxic and it hits the Beam Me Up? That's a better idea. So you usually want to play on heights. Obviously, we're contested on heights already. Huge Giganticus also is a pretty good matchup. He's just really not good at dealing with like a 0-2 or a 0-3. Not really his speciality. So we are playing around Line Dancing Zombie of all things. Honestly, if it's Line Dancing, I guess this is fine because he's gonna go for the Sunny Shroom anyway. Read him like a book. So he'll be able to get just the Sunnier Shroom. But yeah, we are still ramping here. There's absolutely no need to go. That's a nice big removal card. Kind of makes us not... We're running 2 Cukes, 2 Great Zucchinis. Don't have to run as much big removal because you have the Godify. I can also just Shrinking this and try to... He passed. I think we just Shrinking Violet. I think the 1 damage pinging our block meter is pretty good here. We have Cornucopia next turn. I don't know. I mean, am I playing around? I can't. You would have to have Smoke Bomb plus Barrel of Barrels. So I think keeping this as a 1-1 is totally fine here. It's probably Teleport like Cowboy. Why not do that in 1 though, bro? He just lost 3 damage on the deal, which is fine. We have Hammer, so we can deal with Cowboy pretty well. We're on 8 still. We really want to get this Cornucopia. I'll hammer this. That's okay so far. Please no tell. Oh, man. So, Huge Giganticus dealing with us, I guess, with teleports. And we, again, just did not get... Dragon was active for a bunch of turns. We got Freeze. The Cornucopia is going to be locked and loaded. We rolled a 3 on that block, so that was really, really lucky. And here's our Brainana or Dragon would have been so good any of those turns, but we'll go Cornucopia first. This is a 5-man This is the deck for Cornucopia because you're running all team-ups and then just tricks. So this will go on Heights. The best minion goes on Heights here. The Cuke just died, but that's okay. We don't need it. And let's see what kind of BS we get from Sir Corn. Heck yeah. Not bad. We're going to be eating this. The Muscle Shroom grows. It grew. It's a 2-1. It grew 3 times. Which 3 minions did it grow from? I don't understand. It grew. Oh, all 3 of them. These things are made from left to right. So I don't know why this sees the 2 minions on the left here and it grows, but I'll take it. It's a 5-4 that's growing. That was a very good Cornucopia. We got some ramp. He got the big freeze from Thinking Cap. Okay. And a rocket. That's fine, but now that we have some pressure on the board, these Brainanas are just going to take over. I also love that we can Brainana in the water as well. We got 1 shot because it has double strike. We can, because this has team up, Sting Bean. This is one of my favorite buffs of the entire patch, is Sting Bean getting team up. It's just like so easy to find so many times where it's good. So this is why we kept the Goatify. I think we just, well, I was just shrinking Violet there actually offensively. But anyway. Very not clean games, but complete domination twice in a row. Let's go. What's the best way to get heroes in this game? So I always, you know, I do have to. It's something that it would take many hours of work to, now that there's been balance patches and the, you know, the meta's evolved, to go and take a look and what are the best packs to buy. You know, I made a video about that a long time ago. It's probably really outdated. So, you know, it's going to take a lot of analysis. I'd have to look through the entire collection and categorize things by sets and really take a good look at it. But I think probably the packs that can contain heroes, I think it's the premium packs. This is really good. We got 2 ramp cards, including our 1-drop, a removal card, and then a Brainana. This is a good a hand as you can get. And this is invincible on turn 1. I don't think there's any answer Huge Giganticus has to this on 1. Since Huge Giganticus is so popular right now, that's fine. I'll take the 4 damage. I don't give a damn about that. I'd be ramping. Yeah, I would say probably make your current heroes better rather than buying the heroes for the gems. Just buy more packs, increase your collection, and you'll get the heroes that way eventually. Alright, so this is a little bit of a difficult play. We will have the... We can take 4 damage and then just get Dragon next turn if we do this. He's in really... I could go like this too. Honestly, if he doesn't answer these, he loses the game on the spot. He could have Freeze Environment next turn, which... We could just play this safer. This would be the half measure of developing something. Then we're playing into barrels. And that's it, though. It would have to be exactly barrels. Alright, so this is probably the best of both worlds. And even if he has the barrels, at least we're preventing 4 damage. Alright. I want to greedily ramp here to get the dragon next turn. But I also don't want the worst case scenario is he just gets too many 4 damage and he's able to squeeze a win in. Sorry, it's not dragon yet. It's only turn 3. My bad. But we do have the Brainana freeze. We also have water balloons freeze. So that is probably going to be a imp commander. So let's freeze. And let's just take it out. Why not? It's a 4-3. That's all it is. He's going to get another teleport, but they're not going to be useful once we dragon. No, it's line! Oh. I got cooked that time. I predicted it last game, but that time... Oh, come on. So it would be better to develop some more ramp there, I guess. Oh, well. So we have either just Brainana, we also have water balloons, and... I didn't like that at all. Probably maintaining the ramp is right here, and also preventing these teleport draws. We have so many Brainanas. We'll just Brainana for 3 turns in a row and then Dragon, I guess. I hate it. We're down to 10, though. This is, we don't want to get killed by strike through. This is really not what we want to happen here. So I could just go Brainana. We're still safe taking 3 damage. I probably just go Brainana phase here, right? End of the day, Teleport Cowboy is so much more dangerous than this. I could also just defensively do this, but I don't think I care. I think we just go face. Brainana, 3 Brainanas, let's go. It's not even turn 6, and we've played 3 Brainanas. That's bananas, guys. This should not be happening. This is turn 5. This is turn 5. This is not okay. This has to get patched, I think. This is so toxic. Bro. Come on. There's that. There's very little that goes wrong with this play here. So let's just drag him up, man. Oh, he could teleport something. But we're blocking. He's not going to cover all 3 of the... In fact, he can't even cover this lane because the dragon kills it. Now we won. Bro. Insanity. This is so toxic. I guess that's the highlight intro. Because that is a very... That's probably the best example of how crazy this deck is, man. This is so insanity. We're 3-0. Alright. So, ramp, removal. I'm gonna look for one more ramp card here. This is a really bad card against Brainstorm in general. I think I'm gonna ditch this in hopes of either Water Balloons or Sunny Shroom. Because it just dies so bad to summoning and beat me up. Do I get rid of the dragon now? We have plenty of control. Yeah. Yes, we got it. The risk paid off. This can die to summoning, but it at least doesn't die to beat me up. It's like, you know, it can also die to Bungie. We'll see if he has it. This one's worth it. Even summoning doesn't always kill this. See, if this gets 1 attack... Alright, he got me. Damn. Corv. Great answer there. We got an answer of our own, which is nice. So let's just start playing control now. Since we don't have anything to ramp, I'll probably just hammer this next turn, and we'll develop the ramp like once we draw a late game card. Hammer. And we'll do both of these next turn, and 2 more draws, we should get something here. You guys don't like the Cuke? I'm running the Cuke because I'm a little bit afraid of like decks like Mustache. I guess Shrinking Violet's pretty good, but also you can play a lot of bigger cards. He's playing around Shrinking, nice. There's a lot of other cards that you can, you know, things like you can play Duck Stash and you can play a Flag Swarm with cards that grow beyond Shrinking Violet. I'm just worried about those scenarios, which is why I'm running this. So Shrinking's okay here. We don't have another late game card, so let's just take this out. That's a insanely good Shrinking Violet. One of my pet peeves, let me tell you guys something random, and it's because of the chat. I don't know if I just said this or not myself. Maybe tell me if I said this. One of my biggest pet peeves is when someone uses the expression, by far one of the best. And this is so commonly used in YouTube videos. Oh yeah, it's by far one of the best. That's not by far. If it's the best, then it's by far the best because it's beating second place. But you can't say it's by far one of the best. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, end of rant. We are going to I think I want to block here. I think I very much want to block. So I'm going to just develop both of these here. I'm not going to freeze anything. And hopefully we'll get a laser going. We don't have to worry about deadly with Brainstorm. Oh, Lion's running Tankylosaurus. But yeah, this probably would be worth... okay, it means now this can hit the 0-2. We didn't block. I just wanted to maybe gotify this because this is going to be really annoying. Can you go face, please? God damn it. Okay, that was worst case scenario. But we're still fine. Wait! Oh yeah, we just made one more. Okay. Bro. Alright, so there's two ways we can go here. One is going to be laser beam here, which is probably right. The other is to laser beam here. And that will prevent teleports from killing this ramp. I'd love to Cornucopia next turn. The damage doesn't matter to them. This 2 damage, we're also going to be blocking. I think I'm going to also not freeze. I think this is right. Because teleport is the main thing that kills our ramp here. We have a full block meter, so we should be able to answer whatever he plays as long as this hits face. So let's not even freeze. But that's going to be a 7 damage laser beam. Rocket, but probably not. They would have to be teleport pool shark. That's fine. Alright, so we're going to get the full board Cornucopia. Yes! Wait! Oh my gosh, I didn't realize. Do I mog this now? I think I will. Maybe I should be saving that for like Mechasaur though. I forgot that when he drew the card, they both hit face. They could have actually killed my ramp there. That would have been insane. He also draws the cards before the ramp happens. So he actually could have killed this. But now, I don't know if I needed to. I really hope we don't see a Mechasaur here. I'm going to have instant regret. Alright, so we're good. The Cornucopia wants to hit face. Everything else is kind of secondary here. Here's a 5-man Cornucopia, and it's kind of up to RNG in terms of how good this board gets. And it did not work out. This is one of the problems with Corn. I love it at 9, but sometimes it just makes trash. This is so bad, man. This is really, really bad. He didn't have anything on 7? I thought I was about to get Bad Moon Rising and actually lose this game, not gonna lie. But the ramp maintains. The 6-6 is still hitting face. We got 3 damage here. I guess that's okay in the water. Now what? Alright, so Brainana against pass and Laser Beam against play. There's the Mechasaur. So, there's 2 ways we can do this. I mean... He could draw cards from this combo. Oh, I hate that. I feel like he's gonna do a 3-cost card draw, either Unexpected Gifts or something. Brainana doesn't solve this. We can Water Balloons does more than Brainana here in terms of preventing this. So we're gonna freeze. We have 10, so we're gonna freeze. See what we get. I'd love a Great Zucchini. That would solve all of our problems. We're going to kill this now to prevent him. Most of the card draw costs 3. Either, again, Funded Razor or Unexpected Gifts. And then we're just going to laser here. And this sets up lethal because laser's hitting for 10 and we'll have 2 more shots to do the extra 1. I think that's the best play. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, this Mechasaur is dangerous. It's not killing our Cornucopia. We're still doing 7. We still win on this board. Because this 1 damage is gonna... I wish he got a minion here. We can still roll either really high or really low. Proc the block. Oh my gosh, okay, so he could get a water. It's a very low chance of winning right now. Yes! Yes! Are you kidding me? Come on! We'll take it! We'll take it, yes! Wait, he's not dead, I'm sorry. Well, Brainana's gonna finish him, certainly. Oh my gosh, the king just threw! The king just completely screwed everything up. A series of such unfortunate events for this opponent that's gonna make guaranteed lethal. Let's go! Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, that was funny. Fail comp for real. All right. That took a long time to write. But we're 5-0. What a surprise. Who would have known? Oh, man. Anyway, here's a ramp. Not great against Immorticia. The bats is the problem. Is the problem. So I'm gonna look for maybe one more ramp card. This is pretty good now, and we'll keep Laser Beam. Why not? This deck is Carnage. Yeah, so this is a really difficult play here. Obviously, Nibble, none of those cards deal with this, but the things you really want to dodge here are Bats and Summoning. I think it's still worth the risk, though, because, again, Bats takes it out 100% of the time. Summoning is a toss-up, and he could just have Acid Rain or Evaporate. That was best-case scenario against Immortities here. And now we can actually play 2 cards, set up a second ramp. We should be really good to go here, and that's usually not... This would have to be Rats to take it out. It's usually just teleportation zombies, so we'll play this here. It is. So we are going up to 7 this next turn. We have a Brainana plus a Weed Whack. We can also just Laser Beam. Actually, we're going to 6 here. Going to 6. We could Brainana him for 3 brains. Probably better just to Laser Beam at this point. It does expose this a little bit. It means we'll only be making 5 next turn. The Brainana doesn't even kill this, though. The Brainana doesn't really solve anything. Because next turn will be turn 4. We'll be making 8. Okay, we could actually Weed Whack plus Laser Beam next turn. It kind of is safer. Should I Brainana this? He would have to have, like... You would have to have something with 3 attack. I don't think he has it. I don't think he has it. I'm going to bank on him not having it, and we're getting a 6-5 strike through right now. Wait, it's all Brainy Heroes? Always has been. Have you been playing PvZ this year? He has the rocket, that's fine. That's okay, that's a rocket out of his hand. We'll do the Brainana now into the Great Zucchini. This just, I think, works a little better here. Huh? Oh, we certainly have to Brainana now. I think I'm always... Which of these do I use? We'll have exactly 9 next turn. Should I do this offensively? Like if we're playing... Well... I can also just go Laser Beam. I don't have to. This also does... We don't want this getting Evaporate. I should probably spend one of these, right? I'm going to go with my gut that says the water balloons will be better later. But yeah, that's a Brainette on turn 4. It's against Teleportation Zombie. It's just so annoying. This means this is not getting Evaporate. I mean, he can Evaporate the ramp, but I think the 4-3 is a little better now. Maybe I'm wrong. So again, against Pass, it's certainly not Great Zucchini, so we're going to play this here. I don't think you protect the ramp there. You protect the 9-5 strike through. So, second rocket? No! Boy needs a chop or he's just instantaneously toast. No rocket in hand. We know that already. Alright, that's a freeze. It's a good freeze. For budget mid-rows, I was running Apple Saucer and Elderberry. What could you replace those with? So Power Flower would be very good instead of Elderberry. That's arguably better now. It's instead of a 5-3, it's a 3-5. I think do we do this face? Man, past Tisha, I want another Brainana right now. There's a lot of... This guy needs a lot of rockets. Probably doing this offensively is correct. We'll probably draw into another late game card. Again, we're not playing around the... There's just a Mechasaur next turn. But he has to have so many... No, he has to have so many answers right now. And he didn't have a rocket. So this is... If he doesn't have rocket, this is close to half of his health. Alright, and we'll save this for some protection later. Yeah, this would be an example where Cornucopia is obviously better. He got double brain free super from Thinking Cap! Bro! Chill! Chill, literally. Okay! I would have got the strike through one there, but that's just me. This is a 2-1 now. Alright, I get it. He got double brain free. If that makes him win this game, this is some BS. We need another late game card now. Anything would do. Pretty bad. Please no Mechasaur. Now what? Thinking Cap. Here he goes again. It's all RNG. Could he possibly get it? There's so few answers in Thinking Cap. Okay. And... nothing. Big pile of nothing. Gonna take 16 on the chin. 2-cost rocket. Did he get that from the HG super? Anyway. Alright, well we did 7. Looking for a late game card as usual. It's just our part-time job is waiting for a late game card. I have nothing here. Okay, it's very slow. Okay, great. Damn, where are these hands pulling these out of his ass? Come on. We need a cornucopia. This is happening way too much that we're doing. I mean, how many late game cards am I running? I'm running 16. I guess we need to up it, man. Because this is just not doing it. What is he? I'm so scared he's going to teleport Mechasaur and win the game right now. Could you not? No, he has nothing either. Where's Dragon? Oh my gosh. What am I supposed to do here? Pass. What is this game? What is he running? How do we put nothing to break so hard? No. Okay, pass. It's always Rose against Immorticia, isn't it? Right? Right? Yeah. Guys, remember? Remember? The highlight match. The longest match of PvZ Heroes. It was Rose against Immorticia. It was Freeze Rose against OTK Cat Lady. Is he maybe he's running OTK Cat. Okay, now I'm actually really scared. Why the hell did he spam this? Because he's out of cards. Maybe he is OTK Cat Lady. Alright guys, new plan. We're keeping every lane clogged. I'm too afraid of Cat Lady now. It's a new strategy. I just remembered the first time. It probably... Wait, what does he run so far? Well, he's just running... He's replayed 3 Thinking Caps. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. That's fine. He's running that. He got Eureka. He's just making hand space. None of this matters. Extinction is fine. We'll probably get nibbled now. Where's Cornucopia? Here it is. Damn, he killed everything. Okay. We still get 1 Sunnier Shroom. Where's Cornucopia? There you are. We'll play this not on heights or an environment. And hope for the best here. Come on, Dragon. Come on, Brainana. Give me 1 good card. I want what? It's a 5-man Cornucopia. I want... Wintermelon's pretty good. We also got a Conjure here for a strike through. And of course, we got more fucking ramps. What do I don't need this. This is unnecessary. But anyway, I should just throw this into a stupid station. This has no... I guess we can protect Cornucopia with it. We could have conjured something really powerful, but of course we didn't. Okay, here he comes now. Okay, I think we're done. Bonus attacks? Sure. Where does Immorticia get 2 sugary treats from? He did OTK me there. It took a really long time. But where did he get 2 sugary treats from? 2! And he needed both of them, right? No, he only needed 1. So he got 1 from Huge Giganticus Super. No, he got them from Nibbles. Oh, the Nibbles made them. Okay. Anyway, that was insanity. Okay, well, I should probably take a look under the hood and add some more late games to this deck, right? Because this is the second game, the really difficult games where we didn't get enough late game. Can I cancel this one? That was lucky. You know, I think I'm going to cut... I've anyway been sort of cutting 1 Twin Sunflower from the mix. Because it's the worst of these 3 ramp cards. So we'll cut 1 of those. I think I just want a 4th Cornucopia, right? I mean, do I do it like this? Alright, let's try it like this. Twin Sunflower, again, of these 3 is definitely the worst one. So... we're running 4 Cornucopias now, man, because it's just been the card we've been starving for every game. It means we have to even harder now mulligan for early games since we cut some of our 2-drops. I did not take the screenshot at the right time there. Here's Neptuna. Looking for a 2nd ramp card. Alright, this is our life now. We might end up getting too much late game. We'll see if this... I mean, I just changed 2 cards. It's not a big deal. The really annoying thing about Neptuna is Octopulse. That is the ultimate answer. That and Bats, I guess, from Immorticia. Rolling Stone's fine. The devs wrote in their justification for the most recent balance patch that no one was playing Plants. Plants felt lackluster. Do you think that was because of the actual current meta, or was that from 4 months of people playing quarterly bonus and it being really frustrating playing Plants? That's an interesting theory. I don't know. I feel like probably the devs would be aware of the quarterly bonus and they were talking about... I don't know. Maybe you're right, though. This is a huge problem. I think I'm going to do this and then freeze it next turn. Because this growing and drawing cards is probably not what we want to see here. There's really not a way for Immorticia, for Neptuna to deal 1 damage, so freezing this is pretty solid here. There's Laser Beam. We could also just front it with Laser now. This is a tough play. This is a tough play. Now, Brainana would just solve the problem, but we were not blessed. I really do want to maintain the ramp at all costs. I'm just a little bit worried about either Backyard Bounce would be sad. Laser would be sad. Freezing this would kind of play around with Backyard Bounce and Laser. Probably better just to set up the laser-based alpha I'm talking about.
We need a leap!
Fry, I think you might want to add more ramp.
He also passed turn 4 as Neptuna. But he could just be going for going viral. It's not necessarily laser-based alpha. Let's try this. Going viral is fine because it's still a trade. Laser-based alpha, at least this will die, you know? This kind of guarantees that the Backyard Bounce might even be the one. Come on. Okay, now get the Sunny Shroom, please. God damn it! He got Backyard Bounce with extra steps. Great. Now this is out of control. That probably was the worst case scenario. Okay, we got this back. I hate this. I am in danger. So this could be... so many things could go wrong here, man. But anyway. And Tomb Raiser is the one thing I was really thinking of there. That's why I didn't want to front this. We're getting wrecked right now. Right now, we are in big doo-doo. I love how we can see the 0 in this because it got bounced. But he got really, really lucky. Oh, come on. It's also just we got freeze. We could have just gotten Godify. It would have been fine, you know? There's Brainana, but we're so screwed here. I guess Brainana here, but he's just gaining more. We're really in really, really bad shape. So he'll probably sumo this just to face and just kill us this turn. They'll probably sumo it here so it gets blocked by the gravestone. That would be so smart. We're so done here. I think we're going to take our second loss. He could win right here with double ones. There's no way we're getting back into the... Okay, we blocked. Alright, that's a good start. Cheese cutter. Okay, at least we have some health now. Damn, rolling that 3 was really strong. He's gonna pass, obviously. We'd still just love. Right now it's turn 7, so turn 9 is when we can really stabilize. 8 is okay. Let's do this here. He got rodeo. He got sumo and rodeo. Does that make us lose? He didn't clear a lane. That's fine. Wow, he didn't actually open up any damage here. This was what was killing us. That's fine. So we'll have Dragon now. Dragon in 1, it looks pretty good. It'll play around all the going virals and everything else that happens bad. It also blocks and wins the trade against the Tomb Raiser. So it's going to be Dragon into Cornucopia. This game is still completely winnable. She probably doesn't have a superpower, so Neptuna just has a brick this turn. Alright. Really? Really? You're running Cone Zone! It's the perfect answer here. Nothing else would do anything. Please, Weed Whack. Yes. We're still alive. This is insanity, guys. Now what? So obviously you're playing into Dragon. We don't have to worry about any tricks here. Certainly. Going viral? No way. Okay, so it's just going to be now... It's got to just be Cornucopia. Dragon doesn't do anything here. Because he's anyway has no... I mean, we're playing into laser-based alpha. No, Dragon doesn't prevent that anyway. Yeah, so it's always Cornucopia. So the Cornucopia will go here to keep the health up on the Cornucopia, I guess. Actually, Cornucopia goes face this turn. Okay, so Cornucopia goes face. We'll take the damage since the Dragon's killing the rodeo guard. Please give me some heals or something. These Cornucopias are not getting it done. Come on, be better. That was not good. That's fine. We still have more dragons, more Cornucopias. We'll have, I think, dragon water balloons now. It's awkward. Here's 2. Here's some blocks. We can't play that superpower next turn, so it wasn't Octopult. You play Octopult. I think you play Encrypt. Used Blow. And Frenzy. So the opponent... Oh no, well the dragon's dead. Okay, so they're saving it for this turn, which is nice. So it's going to be... I hate that we have to water balloons to survive. It's going to be Dragon here, and then water balloons. Easy play. There's not a path to lethal here, right? We'll kill that. This is really damn good. Really damn good. I'm not messing this up, right? Okay. We're alive. We're hanging on with 1 health here, and these dragons are actually carrying us, preventing the going virals or anything else the opponent could do. That's dead. So we'll get 4 here. Electric Reed. Lightning Reed with the new 2 attack. It's so good. I don't know. We have another dragon. It seems like the opponent is going to need some direct damage to face somehow. Or a strike-through minion. It's nice. Let's save this water balloons. Because if there's like a cowboy that comes down, we're really going to need this to prevent lethal. Doesn't look like there's... He's medic. Doesn't look like there's a cowboy in the cards. So I'm going to go dragon here to open up more damage. Passed with 6 though. Like, what are you passing for? I'm worried about like a laser. A laser-based alpha. Like, do I offensively water balloons? We still don't win with that, though. Dragon and then Twin Sunflower in 1 is probably the play, but I'm just worried about top deck laser-based alpha. Water balloons would be the one answer to that. Great Zucchini does nothing. He didn't have the laser-based alpha last turn. The dragon doesn't actually do anything here, though. Alright, I'm going face. Screw it. Frenzy doesn't do anything here. I'm going face. 6 and 4 also kills him, so even on the block, we're good. There's Encrypt. Encrypt would save his life now, here. Frenzy wouldn't do anything. And we actually won that game. Are you kidding me? I thought that was a certain loss. I can't believe it. Wait. So we're 6 and 1 now. That was crazy, guys. How did he pass with 6, though? He didn't have one more minion to play. Okay, I guess the minion was anyway. Every minion he has in his hand. He doesn't have a minion with 4 health. Anything with 3 health or less dies for free. So that's why he didn't spend. His whole hand was like a flag swarm hand. I guess that makes sense now. Damn, man. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot it's the last game. I'll put the full deck list up on the stream at the end here. Hopefully I'll remember it. This is the same guy though, right? We don't play the same fella 2 times in a row. That's one of the rules. No, this is not. Why does this name look so familiar though? Let me mulligan this hand real quick while I try to figure out what the heck is going on here. How good is this into Neptuna? I guess it's good enough. Didn't we play against this guy already today? It's been a lot of Chinese players. Alright, anyway. This is our life. This is not the same guy, though. Alright, so this will be game... This will be game 8. And he did not have the Rolling Stone. Kind of GG already. Here's Flashy. This is going to be the one thing that can really take care of the deck, but it's why we're running the deck that we're running. For real. I'm not even going to ramp here. I'm going to play some defense. Shrinking Violet would be really nice. The 2 threats are going to be these 2 now. So I'm going to just take these 2 out. The other 2... Flag's, you know, a good card, but he's out of steam. That was his flag play. That was this Neptuna's attempt to deal with the ramp rose, but we just had a lot of answers. If we draw into shrinking here, it would be pretty awesome. Dragon's really good though. So we'll just try to set up a ramp. A cowboy. Well, we have the answer to cowboy, so anything else, basically, we're just gonna ramp. So I mean, we have 5, so we'll have 6, 7, 8. If we do this. Other than Rolling Stone, we kind of win. Alright, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Do I maintain the ramp by playing this here? Because the dragon always wants to go in 2 next turn, and this way the dragon can actually protect this next turn. Guess that's right. It would be sad if we didn't get this hammered, but otherwise we'll just bring Nana and kill this next turn. This feels kind of safe. Maybe letting these raptors live is the end of me kind of having regrets. No! He got Bungie from... He got Bungie from... Middle Manager. Absolute Cinnabon. Blocks? Okay, now we'll take this out. Okay, now we'll just freeze this. Second dragon. Laser being in 3 looks good. I hope he can't deal 3 damage here. It's only turn 4. Oh my gosh. So to play around going viral and leftovers, I'm gonna play Brainana. Yeah, this has to be right. Take out the 8-4 for free. That's a good Brainana right there. So we'll be making 7 now. The laser beam anyway, a little bit better next turn. Rolls a 1, a 2, and a 3. We'll take it. And just coming up on the dragon play for next turn here. It's either going to be laser or hammer ramp. Keeping this ramp alive is really good. I think we'll just laser face here. We also have a block situation, so that protects us from any craziness. Natsuberry's not getting it done here. And no, oh wow, he did not have to go. I thought I was a million IQ with the Brainana, but he just didn't have it. So the dragon, I think we're still saving this. The dragon will probably just go in 4 next turn and kill the ducky. Going down to 10, but I don't know, anyway, this would do 2 damage if we mogged it usually. It's definitely dragon. He didn't have any going virals though. It's actually really lucky. Okay. Dragon again prevents any tricks, any problems. That's fine. We've got 11 damage this way. Probably just defensive dragon. This really puts him away. Because we're also going to have a second dragon next turn now. And it kills that. It kills Tankylosaurus, which with Neptuno as deadly is actually a pretty good conjure here. So that'll be 7 to face. We'll take 3, but that's probably the last damage we're taking this game. Look at this freaking hand, man. Field clear. Nice defensive play. And we just gotta poke him for 6 for the win. And we'll complete this. This has been tense. Some of these games have been crazy, but this certainly has to win the game, right? Most certainly. There's no laser base, there's no anything that would prevent this. So there's no tricks and there's no environments that would do anything. He does have the laser. But not good enough here. Alright guys. So anyway, let me pull up the actual deck list and put that on the screen here because we did change around a couple of cards. All we did with this, if you're skipping to the end of the video to see the final deck list, is we took a couple of Twin Sunflowers out. We were getting bricked a lot of games with all ramp cards, so I removed 2 Twin Sunflowers and we added in 2 more Cornucopias. I think down the stretch the balance actually did feel better. So now instead of 20 late game 16 late game cards, we're running 18. We've got 12 and 6. We got 18 late game cards and then 10 ramp cards. So, and then the rest of the deck just being control. Did not get a chance to play Cuke today, even though I think this is a valid card in this deck. If you don't want to run Cuke, just run another Hammer, another Shrinking. It's arguably better. You can also just run Squash. Like, I think just running some kind of big removal. You can also run Eye Spore, which would be a really... Eye Spore is really interesting in this deck, too, because it's a way to set up with your team-ups on the board. Honestly, this is probably the deck list right here. I think Eye Spore is really good because, again, anytime they put a minion in front of one of your ramp cards to threaten it, you can Eye Spore and then set up a second ramp card, and it's all team up. So you're never going to have the problem of Eye Spore not being able to, of having a full lane where you can't play the Eye Spore and remove their card. So this is probably the final deck list. But anyway, we completed the 7-1. The answer is yes. This is a problem, guys. I know some of you are going to be mad that I'm even streaming this because, you know, this is everyone's, honestly, I was playing zombies the other day and half the decks were playing this Rose deck. Some variation of Sunny Shroom into Dragon and Brainana. Every single, it was 50% of the opponents were playing this. I don't think I'm changing anything. But I did want to show you this deck today because the next deck, again, that I'm going to play is going to be how to counter this. We have to really, as we're playing zombies, especially right now, you can play very solid decks and just a little bit of adjustments to your early game to be able to really shut down ramps. So that will be the next deck that I will show you. If you want to see more videos like this, or you want to see how to actually counter this deck, be sure to subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Peace. This is Fry. So let's award the fries here. Congrats to the yes voters. Only 45% voted yes. That was a really close. We had 2 very close games that almost messed up the 7-1. But yeah, man, I'm going to take a 1-minute break, and I'm going to initiate bets, though, for the daily challenge. Oh, is today a puzzle party? Right now, it's Wednesday in the Philippines, so it's still Tuesday night in America. No, it's not a puzzle party. So I'm going to initiate bets for this. It's just a simple yes or no. You could win some prize back. Will I win the daily challenge? I'm also going to take a 1-minute break. And I will see you guys in 1 minute for the daily and for checking your decks, and we'll see what kind of decks you guys come up with. See you guys in 1 minute. Yeah, that's just loud. It's not loud. I'll turn it on now. Hello. I need a lightning read deck. I will eventually. Alright guys, daily challenge time. Let's go. We had 800 people on YouTube. 300 on Twitch. Nice. One ClickP's event card isn't nearly as useful as two, so there will be two in your starting hand. Oh great. I wonder if we're gonna win this daily challenge. Sitting here scratching my head trying to figure out if it's possible that we'll win. I think this is a fine starting hand. It's about as good as it gets. ClickP. Boom. Did everyone vote yes after reading it? 98% are on yes. There's 2% vote the under here. 332K on yes. You know, if everyone votes yes, you don't get a lot as many fries. But anyway, I'll take second. ClickP for show. For show. What an easy yes. You don't have to know any other information other than two ClickP's in the starting hand. That's just a guaranteed GG right there. Alright, well, there's number 3. Oh, it's so beautiful. So there's 2 ways to play this. I could go for the double removal. I think I'm going to go for this and we'll single removal next turn. It's just so much pressure. So far, things are looking up for the yes voters. The daily challenge part of the stream got so much more exciting now that we gamble. I think this lighting did not work out. See, this lighting has several settings. I think this one was better, right? Yeah, that one's the best. So we'll go Meteor, we'll go Banana Bomb. And some Raptoise. I am not playing the Bloons Card Storm anymore. Nope. Haven't even looked at it in this year. Just wasn't getting views. My career is ruled by the view count. It's sad, but it's reality. Okay. How about ClickP? That looks like a good play. What do you say? Bro lives. Bro legit lived. Barely. Bro lived with Chungus. I don't know what's going on. 6 health. How is he alive, folks? I don't know. It's gonna probably be ClickP Meteor. Bruh. That's guaranteed lethal. Give me a card. Give me a card today. It's so cute. Oh, he got his circumcised. Or whatever. Discounted. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, unless he got like nibble from that, we win. 0 cost nibble, still possible. Alright, congrats to the yes voters. Oh no, don't watch an ad. No. Stop. This is a good game, by the way. I stopped playing. Okay, it's a good game and it's a crappy game. If they got rid of EX Pokemon, this would be a good game. Why am I giving ads for free here? This is not right. Let's go check the decks and stop the madness here. I always accidentally click on that ad. It must be located in a spot that's like sneaky, because that's not the first time I've accidentally clicked on that. Are they being sneaky? Is it a sneaky sneaky? What is happening right now? I don't get it. All right. Time to choose outcome. It's yes. Next, for my next trick, I will check your decks. Check thy decks. This will go here. This will go here. This will go here. That'll go here. This will go here. This one. Yeah, sorry, that was really loud. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Get read. It blasted on full volume too. It's kind of BS, man. Not okay. Here's Get Read's newest fan art. Karaoke on Fry's birthday. I'm very afraid to see what this karaoke playlist says. All right. There's a zombie on your lawn. We're off to a good start. Oh, it's just zombie on the lawn. I'm also 37 because he has his stats. It's me and Dave is getting schwasted. Thank you for this. I appreciate it. Get read. Happy birthday. Birthday. Happy birthday. I appreciate it. Get read. Wild is nub. This is Layla. Layla? What? She has late game potential with this deck. Isn't so with F tier cards? Is this a... Layla? Is this like a Mobile Legends reference? Who the heck is Layla? I'm confused. What are you talking about? What is this image? I'm so confused here. Okay. The heck? Early game, little dancing synergy, not really. Late game, we're going to need some finishers in this deck, like going viral. I think there's going to be higher quality of cards that you can run as finishers. So anything from Turquoise Skull to Frankitar to stuff like that. But yeah, definitely some going virals would help. Next, we got Groot. That's so cute. It's Groot. I am Groot. Steady tempo. 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 This banana peel seems out of place. Tempo. And then a lot of dinosaurs. I like it. I'd probably just take this out and run... What should we run in this deck? One more Sunny Shroom. And just maybe 2 more dinosaurs. I get that you want to run a more card draw for the dinosaurs, but 2 cost banana peel. I don't think that's it. You're anyway running the cross pollinations. Nice idea. Yes, I'm accidentally hitting that button. My question is, why am I hitting that? Like, why is my muscle memory telling me to click there? There's something there. I don't know what it is. Really close to the next button? I don't know. Something like that. I'm either missing it or my muscle memory. I used to click there and then the button got changed, what it looks like. Something like that. Black pink in your area version? What is this, Mirror Clay? Dino in your area. It's another dinosaur deck with Captain Cucumber. This looks good. So you're controlling first couple of turns. You don't want to run Fertilizer with this few 1-drops and 2-drops. This is mostly a card if you're running a lot of early game. So get rid of you're anyway running too much 3. So get rid of the Fertilizer and run another early game control card like Banana Bomb. It's also going to be a little bit hard to get value from the coffee grounds here. Because Bananasaurus Rex already has it, it's kind of just going to be mostly for the Captain Cucumber and for the Potato. So there's only really 2 cards that really utilize the Coffee Grounds. I would get rid of Coffee Grounds and Fertilize. And I would run just like Banana Bomb, and, you know, Split Pea can be used as a control card. What else can we use to control for Captain Combustible to sort of set all this late game dino stuff up? Banana Bomb. Obviously not Black Eyed Pea anymore. I'm not sure what the other card is. You're running Berry Blast and Bonk Choy, which are good picks. You can also just run Click Peas. I'd probably just run Click Peas and Banana Bombs instead of these 2. And run a 4th Click Pea instead of like any of these, like one of the plant foods. Because 4 plant foods and 2 espressos is a lot. So get rid of 1 plant food 2 and put in 4th Click Pea. Decent deck though. Mike, Super. Pets and Folks. Flag usually wants to be with way more 1-drops. There are 1-drop pets like Dog, which is a really good card right now because it's one of the best answers to Sunny Shroom. More about that in the next stream. And also Genetic Experiment, Cheese Cutter, but you can also run Dog, Fraidy Cat. Those would be pets. Yeah, Flag, this isn't really going to be the deck for Flag. You're running some Rolling Stones and Nibbles, which is good. You don't need the Terrifies. Adding more early game would justify these leftovers a lot more. Like, you don't need the Medics. Completely unnecessary. Try to get some more 1-drops. Even just, if you're running on a budget, it seems like a budget deck. Like, even just like Arm Wrestlers, and then you'll have targets for your leftovers and you're going virals and stuff. Maybe at that point, the Terrifies would be justified. Next, we got Sano Mikkel Splash Ramp. So we're doing Ramp Rose. I think Sunnier Shroom is... I don't mind the Primal here as the other 1-drop, which is arguably better than Twin Sunflower. I would get rid of Twin Sunflower and put in Sunnier Shroom, especially with all the 6s you're running. Sunnier Shroom with 3 health is better than Twin Sunflower right now, in my opinion. Everyone's running Beam Me Up and teleporting in 1-drops. Otherwise, what are you ramping to? So you're ramping into a variety of cards, a lot of splash damage. A couple of Starfruits could be okay. Laser Beam would be better. Astrocado would be way better. Oh, you're running Astrocado. Alright, so ramping to a variety of cards is always nice, because then you can... This deck looks great. I like the Burb. I wonder if I should just run Burb instead of Cornucopia in the deck I was running today. Maybe. Is it better? It probably is better. Get an early Burb, you're getting superpowers, you're getting card draw. Maybe Burb is it, actually. You know what? The Cornucopias failed so bad today. I think I'm literally just doing this. I think Bird might be the other card you can run is just Astrocado. It would also be really good. It's so good with Brainana. I feel like these have let me down very, very much. And maybe lowering the curve and getting a little bit more mid-game is actually the way. I think I'm going to do it like this. The Great Zucchinis were alright. I think this is going to be better, if I'm being perfectly honest. I think Bird because it's drawing you cards, so it'll draw into your other late game cards too. A lot of superpowers draw cards, you know? This could be better. I think this is what I'm going to try from now on. Let me actually quit the PvZ Heroes app and reload it so this deck updates on my phone, and I want to try the new version. But anyway... that's that. The last deck is back here. And it's Walnut controlling. So you're using just all removal cards into 4 Walnut Bowlings. It would be more competitive with some more late game cards, particularly, I don't know, I guess Cornucopia. Or just Gravitry. But yeah, this is definitely the troll version of the deck. It looks good. I would probably put a little bit more early game. You're running like a lot of late game removal.
Maybe a little more primal. You can also run Galactic Cactus as a removal card, or Hot Date. Would all be a good, like, earlier game, because I feel like you're just gonna at least put a 4th copy of Primal Potato Mine. Looks good, though. Good photoshopping skills. All right, guys, that is going to be all for now. Thank you for joining. I will see you guys, yeah, probably tomorrow. Late at night again. And again, I'll be showing you guys the counter. The counter to the Rose deck. I am in the Philippines right now. That's why I'm streaming. It's 3 in the afternoon here. Again, I try to stream earlier, but very often I'm just so busy in the morning that I can't stream until like afternoon. You know? Thanks for joining, guys. See you guys next time.